Okay, are we rolling? Are we good? Good? Okay, what is up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a session, what's to come or what's in store for us this 2025 with this planetary alignment or planetary parade. If you guys don't know what that is, you can almost maybe type in just simple planetary alignment 2025 planetary parade. It'll pop up. It is where planets in our solar system will be visible or you'll be able to see them with the naked eye, um, almost like through this time period from now, like the end of January. I think is when it's said to be visible. I think that's today. I think this is the first day, but it should be visible for some time afterwards or after that. So these planets were Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, but I don't know about Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Maybe in different locations, but from what I looked up, all it said was Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Now, it's interesting because it says those planets will be visible, but if in the actual solar system, if you guys would like to fast forward to your story, it should be a timestamp in the description below. But this may play in or resonate with you in some way. But I found it interesting because out of those planets, Mercury. So traditionally, it'll go Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. So if they're not doing Uranus, like the last three planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, I understand that. But in the sky, it should be Mercury, Venus, technically Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. But the Earth is missing. And it's not like the last three, the Earth is in the middle. And of course, we're not going to be able to see our own planet because we're on Earth right now. So how can we see our own Earth planet in line with these other planets because we're on it? So that kind of like weird or interesting concept was coming through, almost like not being able to, almost like I don't know how to kind of like interpret that or explain that. Like Earth is a part of that lineup, but we're not going to see Earth in the sky because we're on Earth or we're on this planet now. But that like made me wonder, like, okay, so are we in line for other planets? Like, say if we were on like Mercury, can Mercury see the planetary alignment as Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or do they not see Earth either? So then it brought through almost like this camouflage or this protective energy over Earth or over the collective. So it's almost like being, I don't know. It was like a cool thing there. Like I said, the last three planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, I understand that maybe they're too far out to be seen in the line, um, or they just aren't lined up, or maybe they are, and I just haven't read that part. But Earth is different, and Earth is weird because it is in the middle, but yet. So the pre-energies that we got for that was Three of Cups. So I asked, what's to come? What's the good? What is this planetary alignment bringing? And the overall or the underlining energy, I should say, was the Three of Cups. So it's almost saying like this is my entertainment card. So it's almost saying like watch and see or wait and see even. Almost because this reminds me of this concept that I was just talking about, with not being able to see Earth. This is my entertainment card, but it doesn't show me, like I can't see what she's watching or I can't see what she's actually looking at. She's looking off screen or she's looking off to, um, so it's like it's like this idea of something being off camera or off screen, or you can't see it, or maybe this is just saying that I can't get a hint. I can't like get a hint about what's to come. We just have to go through it and experience it. But this is a Three of Cups, meaning it's gonna be entertaining or it's gonna be um like amusing. This is my entertainment card, so it's gonna be entertaining or it's gonna be amusing. Interesting. So we're 4 minutes in. I just looked at the time. It said 4:44. Um, uh, take what resonates. Leave the rest, and let's see what's to come. Planetary alignment 2025. So interesting. The first card right off the bat is the Three of Swords. So this is so interesting because it's reminding me of Earth. This is reminding me of Mercury. Then we have Venus, and then the third planet, which is a three, would be Earth. Mercury, Venus, Earth. But it's Earth is missing, or something is missing there. So there's just a sword there, because it's almost like the third planet or Earth is there, but it's not there. There's some weird like aspect going on with that. Like it's there, but it's not there. Let's see. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Like it talks about being left out or left out in the cold. So you're not included. It's like these are the planets. Like these are the planetary alignments here. But it's like Mercury, Venus, Earth is not there. Like it's there. It's like almost like in a hidden realm or like a quantum realm or like a protected dimension is what it wants to like come through as, or like a maybe like the fifth dimension. These are five planets, so it's like maybe the first one to go 5D, or fifth dimensional. Let's see. Interesting. And we have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords talks about my almost like my curious page, but also very analytical and even very intelligent. Is that what we're talking about today? Let's see. Let's grab another card or a clarifier for the Page of Swords. I'm also noticing this um almost like smoke of fire back there. But so we have the High Priestess. So this Page of Swords and the High Priestess just really talks about almost like a. It wants to talk about almost like a something private or even secret. This is a very interesting energy as well. This combination of Page of Swords and the High Priestess. It talks about something almost like private or secret. So the Page of Swords is gonna uncover or discover something private or something secret. Maybe it is about outer like this. I'm looking at this as this bright like daytime on Earth energy, and it's just almost like this cosmic, this High Priestess, this universal, this outer spacey energy. So maybe the Page of Swords is gonna discover something about that, like the High Priestess energy. So maybe that's part of what we're actually learning, or maybe that's something that'll come in for us, something about this High Priestess energy, or maybe this has to do with outer space and the actual planetary alignments. Maybe that phenomenon with like the on Earth, off Earth type thing. So here we go. We have our Three of Cups coming back out. So I like this because this is the first card in the row here, and she's looking this way. So she's looking to what's she's looking to what's to come next. So it's looking like we're about to be shown, or she's about to see what's to come next now, or what's the entertainment about, or what's the hype, or what's the. It's almost like this is amusing, or this is entertaining, or this is making you smile, or this is making you laugh. This is a good time for you. Well, let's actually see. Wow. So we have the Three of Cups, and then we have the Four of Cups. So I wasn't expecting that, or I wasn't expecting that to come out. So maybe what comes through with this planetary alignment is some type of surprise, or some type of. I say surprise because the cat's face back there. She's almost like shocked to see it. But is it? I don't know if it's a bad surprise at all, actually, because the Three of Cups talks about being happy or being amused, and then plus it goes from the three to the four, which inevitably is a progression energy. Um, so let's clarify with the Four Cups then. Yeah. It's almost like this is a complete transformation. Maybe you're watching something within your own life or all of our lives go from like this four cups energy to this magician energy. You see how they're both almost like the same energy, almost hunched over, same hairstyle that goes in the front, front, and they have a little in the back, So it's almost like an elevated or a more progressed version. The four cups turns into the magician of the four cups. Almost use those cups and, you know, I want to say it creates the elements needed, or the magician, they're able to turn almost like the what's in front of them to what they need. But why is this a surprise? Why did that come out as a shock or a surprise at first? Let's see. What is it? I'm just looking at this. The next card that came out was the Six of Swords. So I was counting the swords there. For some reason, I thought there wasn't six swords, but then I saw. But for me, this is talking about the night sky, talking about the night sky element, and almost these planets, or it's almost giving they're almost ushering in a thought of almost moving, like moving the mind forward, or moving even the collective mind forward. With the Six of Swords, it's usually someone in a boat moving on to calmer waters or better waters. So it's almost like moving, it's almost like successfully, even because of how vibrant and almost reflective this card is. It's almost successfully moving the collective mind, or progressing the collective mind, moving it forward. It's almost like the collective is about where that's what it is. It's almost like we're about to go into this maybe from a depressed era, to everybody turning into this magician, like this creator energy. Maybe we're going from really feeling a state of lack, or feeling sorry or bad for ourselves, or unmotivated, lethargic, canceling ourselves out, or excluding ourselves, to actually using your energy, or even just being in your power, being in your energy, even being you. If it's not just plainly being you, it's almost like aligning something within you to be your it's almost like to be in alignment with yourself. It's almost like this planetary alignment is putting ourselves into alignment, or putting us back into order, or more fluid order even. And I think it's gonna be really fun to watch the progression, or how fast it progresses. I think that's why the Six of Cups is almost saying like watch and wait, or you don't see it, or you, because remember in the beginning we had this as a underlying energy, like we couldn't see it, but now maybe you can't see it now, even you're just getting a hint of it, but it's almost like watch and wait, or even expect it, like expect that shift. There's almost like a complete shift within this person, transforming or turning into this person. So it's almost like it's unexpected, but expect it. Expect that shift. Expect that transformation. Expect that. And like I said, the last card was this Six of Swords, which for me talks about almost this reminds me of how I was at the beginning of the video. I was kind of like looking up these planets and trying to see when you'll be able to see them, and when and which planets would be visible. So that's almost like this aspect, going back to the planets, or going back and almost looking up, or wondering. It almost brings in almost like a Six of Swords, a progressed way of thinking, but also a more deeper way of thinking. Like it kind of goes a little deeper. It's almost like once you realize this alignment, or once you like clearly see the change or the shift happening within you, it almost makes us think about almost like this collective like how deep the actual planetary alignments go, I want to say. This also reminded me of, is that another story for another time? Yes it is. Okay. Bottom of the deck was the Two of Pentacles. almost see like with this card, it's almost like specifically moving or specifically placing it's almost like each planet like here in an orbital like in a it's almost like in a grand scheme, whatever that may mean. But yes, let's just leave it here, take what resonates, leave the rest.